Rob and I were watching an old Vincent Price movie where a skeleton pushes a woman into a vat of acid in the cellar. Ah! Rob said, "Oh yeah, the old vat of acid in the cellar trick. Who has a vat of acid? And wouldn't you avoid that house? Hey Mom, I'm gonna go stay at Nikki's tonight. Okay, honey. Hey, avoid that vat of acid in the cellar. Come to think of it, you and Nikki stay here tonight." And once you know Vincent Price has a vat of acid in the cellar, how could you ever trust him again? I've been thinking through this hell thing from every angle for you, because I get emails daily from people terrified that they're going to hell. And I keep wanting to say, that is not God. The idea of hell is so scary and so pervasive. I created this series of videos to cover it from all the angles. If you're wondering or concerned or anything, please watch them all. Why would God create hell? Why would God have a vat of acid in the cellar? The reasoning doesn't hold up. Here's what we do know for sure. There was no actual theology of hell, not even a concept of hell, until hundreds of years after Christ, till Augustine made it a thing. There's not really a mystery here. There's not, is there a hell or isn't there a hell? No, there isn't. Again, please watch the entire series for a deep understanding. My concern is a God who would create such a place. You could never trust that God again. Well, people make their own choices. We could go to heaven if we want to, if we just ask. No. If God created it and people could fall in it, you can't trust that God. God's the one who's supposed to protect us, not get in a little snit with us about honor. A God who could so imperil us, God's own children, is not a safe God, not a loving God, not the God Jesus showed us. In the movie, the owner of the house shows the guest the vat of acid in the cellar where his brother died, was murdered. And a woman almost slipped in, and the man says, "Thank God you didn't fall in." She says, "You mean the acid's still there? I mean, come on, get rid of the acid already." A friend of mine was asking a pastor something about hell, and the pastor said, "You mean you still believe in hell?" We need to say to churches, you mean you still teach hell? You still have it in your doctrine? It's not true, and I think you know it's not true if you studied the history of the church. So why are you teaching it? Well, it keeps people compliant. Yeah, because it keeps them terrified. But better a millstone be hung around your neck, religious leaders who would mislead God's little ones. I so want your heart to be free of this fear. Please watch the entire series and come say hello at freedhearts.org. Don't be afraid. You are God's beloved. Go, love and be loved.